Hey, what's happening guys? I'm ika.himee and welcome to my channel, and we're doing another sketchbook tour. Obviously, I have a sketchbook in front of me and I'm not drawing in it. We're doing another sketchbook tour because I found another sketchbook. I either started this my final year of high school or I started this after I graduated. So, because I graduated in the beginning of the year, because I graduated early. But yeah, so this is marked from like 2015 to 2018, but I don't have an exact time frame because I don't know exactly when I started. But I think that this was right after I graduated, so this is like right after I got out of school. I haven't seen the sketchbook pretty much since I finished it. Like, I mean, I've looked through it a couple times, but like not really like look. So a lot of this is going to be a surprise for me, as much as it is for you. So let's just hop right on into it. I would like to apologize for the fact that a lot of these are faint. This is a very old sketchbook, and the pencil just kind of rubbed off on the other side over time. So I'll try and talk you through it. But this was like a doodle of me. Doesn't really look like me, but it was supposed to be me. This is like a female version of my character Yuki. This is another character. I'll probably change her name, but I really like her personality. And I think this is my character Rosalie and my character Karen. There's some Nozomi, Shiro, Lucy, and I don't know who that is. It's just a nobody, I guess. Here's my OC Shinatsu. She is probably my most detailed OC. She's really pretty, and I don't ever draw her. I've drawn her like a couple times. Most of the stuff is just irrelevant Joker, Harley Quinn shit. Just like Harley Quinn from Suicide Squad. I didn't watch Suicide Squad. I think I probably drew this like when it was being announced or something. I don't know. I never ended up watching Suicide Squad, so I can't contribute to the conversation on that one. This was done like Pocky Day. It was probably one of those last minute things where I just realized it was Pocky Day or something like that. So there's Nana and Mocha and Pocky Day. There's Yui from Angel Beats. I really like this sketch, honestly. You know, like there were times like when I drew this I had considered like digitizing it and making a print, but I never did that, obviously. And this is a little Umaru. This is Leah from Sophie-chan's manga, Ocean of Secrets. She saw this drawing, she liked it, she followed me, and then somewhere along the way she didn't like my content anymore and unfollowed me, so that's cool. Whatever, I guess. To each their own. She didn't like interact with any of my shit either, so it's not like it mattered that she was there. But this is my character Makoto. I never draw her, and this is Luca from the Just Be Friends. You'll see this again later, so just remember that doodle. Here is my character Rin. This is really fun, and I don't want to say much about this because this is like very story specific stuff right here, but just know that he's a good bean and I love him, so I hope to draw him again sometime, maybe. I don't know. This is more Rin stuff. Rin's sister. Rin, that's not Rin, but he's an associated character, so that's cool. This is a character, her name is Shizuka. I designed her for that Daisuke Club on Instagram like a long time ago, obviously. I didn't get in, if you didn't know that already. I didn't get in, and I don't really use this character for much. I like her design, I think it's cool, but I think that I'd have to revisit it, fix it up. I might repurpose her for something else. I don't know. We'll have to see, because I think she's really cute, but I don't use her ever. And this is like concept-y idea thing that I had for my character Al. This is a dude, I don't know. He's just a random dude. But yeah. Basically everything on this page is terrible, so we're not even gonna like bother running through that. Some color. Finally you guys can see something. This is a drawing that I did for Bonbon Shu. She changed her name like 500 times since I followed her, and I don't know what it is now. I kind of unfollowed her along the way. I drew this because I saw that she was really cute, and she liked to repost the fan arts and stuff that people made for her, so I thought maybe I would do this thing and she'd like really like it and want to repost it, and share it with people, and I thought that would be like a really cool thing, and she did not. She didn't. I don't think she really cared enough. I think she liked the post, and she might have said like thanks, but yeah. So I followed her for a while, and then her content changed, and I didn't really care anymore, and I just unfollowed her. Pretty sure I unfollowed her. I haven't seen her content in like years, so I'm assuming that I unfollowed her. There's a little cat doodle. I kind of personify myself as a cat, I guess. So like a lot of times, like most people use like rabbits. Like they use rabbits to personify or to like avatar themselves. I guess it's not really personifying if you turn it into an animal, but like to avatars themselves, they use rabbits, and rabbits are very cute, but they're not very fitting for me. So I pick a cat. I'm very, very cat-like. This is my character Makoto again. This is Rosalie. That's a really cute doodle. I'm not gonna lie. And this is like the continuation little comic thing of Al and Rosalie. They're my fancy dressers in the family. I guess they all kind of dress nice, but they're like really obsessed with like fancy, weird, obscure clothing. This was a concept thing I was working on. So that's Ella. There's Ella again. And this little like Snow White girl. And then I drew me as a cat again. Oh, and then there's like a little, there's a little Roger in the corner. I don't know if you can tell. And there's a Roger from American Dad. This was that supposed to be me? I think that was supposed to be me. I don't have circular glasses, but I really want them. So clearly nothing has changed in 4 years. I still really want these glasses, and I still don't have them. But yeah, I'm assuming I was probably really upset about something, and I don't know what that would be, but something. Here's more Rin stuff, which is really fun. That's Ryoji. He's cool. And that, yeah, that's all. Yep. That whole page is just for them. This is like concept stuff for the comic with Taka and Yuki. If you follow me on Twitter or like Instagram or whatever, you probably know about Taka and Yuki. They're my boys and I love them. And so this is like a comic page concept thing, working out like some character dynamic stuff between Karen and Taka, because there's like a whole thing that's like just creates this like huge amount of tension, and I just kind of wanted to like find a way to like break it down and make it very emotional, so I was just kind of playing with that. And here's more Karen and Taka, mostly Karen, and then like one little doodle of L'Ariel, who is not affiliated with their story. She belongs to a totally different story, but I think that's still like a really cute doodle. Actually, I think most of these are pretty cute. This one's like not very good, but I like the idea of it. So I don't know if I'd revisit that. I probably will at some point when I like actually work on the series, like revisit that concept there. These are a bunch of no-name characters. I was just messing around with weird hairstyles and profiles and shading and stuff. Basically, I was working on everything. That's what I just said. I was working on everything. But yeah, so none of those characters are really relevant to anything. They don't really matter. Yeah, no. There's some more random stuff. So there's Mocha, Snow. There's Rin again, and there's Taka. I don't know who that is, but not important. Not important when you have this cute boy over here in this really cute dress. Oh yeah, these are like the fun facts thing. Like I asked people what characters they wanted facts on Instagram like a long time ago, and so I just made little fact sheets. So here's a whole list of facts about Karen, and there's a whole list of facts about Ella. Ella is really pretty and very not my personality at all. Like she's very kind of like uptight about cleanliness and organization, and I'm not at all, so can't relate. And then here's a fact page about Chinatsu, obviously. Yeah, and I still like that doodle. I think it's kind of cool. I don't really know what I was doing. I was working like a pirate girl, I guess? I don't know. I kind of like her though. Damn. I might revisit her. She's cool. And I think that was supposed to be like, what's her name? Miss Langtree? Whatever, from Over the Garden Wall. And I'm Over Garden Wall's biggest fan, so that's really embarrassing for me that I can't remember her name. She's from the School Time Follies, I think. The second episode, I guess. And this is more character concept stuff. I was just kind of working with this weird emotional thing. It really doesn't have any relevance to the story at this moment, but I wanted to I like drawing emotionally devastating scenes. It just really pulls at the heartstrings and I dig it, so that's what that was. Oh yeah, I was planning on doing an Over the Garden Wall zine or like art book, and I was just kind of like watching the series and concepting out the stuff because I want to do some like really big full illustrations. So like I have the whole Over the Garden Wall tavern and like all the characters in it and stuff, and I really, really like the idea of an Over the Garden Wall zine, but I don't think any of my followers care. Like, I'm obsessed with Over the Garden Wall, but I really don't think that anyone else is obsessed with it. So it's probably wouldn't be a good idea for me to make it, but it is something that I genuinely love, and I might do like an illustration or something way later. I was watching Black Sails, so I really liked how impactful the scene was, where spoiler alert, I guess, where Lady Hamilton got shot. It was just like very strong and impactful and sudden, and I just kind of wanted to like illustrate that, I guess. I don't know who that is though. That's just some random girl. I'm guessing actually that she was probably supposed to be my character Rena. I don't know. Everyone said that Rena looked like Nana, which is like super annoying, so I don't really draw Rena very much. That was like a self-portrait of me at the time. That kind of looks more like me. I mean, obviously not quite, but it kind of does. And there's some like really crappy Takayuki art there. Oh, and I really wanted to like redraw this like scene from Steven Universe. I like Rose. Rose is my favorite character from Steven Universe, so I wanted to draw her, and she has a lot of curls, which is very difficult for me to draw because the cartoon is different from like a more realistic style, which is mine is more based in a realistic influence. So understanding her hair is a bit more difficult, but I enjoy her and she's my favorite character, and I do not really like Pink Diamond's design. Like, I don't know, don't at me, but like it's not aesthetically pleasing to me and she looks like a party clown and I don't like that. So Rose Quartz is my freaking diamond queen. And then there's Pocahontas from the movie, like not the real Pocahontas, obviously. But I love Pocahontas. It's probably like one of my favorite Disney movies, if not my favorite Disney movie, so yeah. There's Rena again, and there's a few doodles of Nagisa and Sora. I drew them a lot more a long time ago. I don't really draw them that much now, but I want to draw them more because they're very cute and fun. And paper. Okay, cool. There is more Maru. That shit. That I'm not really good at drawing like psychopath stuff, so I was trying to doodle that, I guess, something really creepy. Oh yeah, that's Rize from Tokyo Ghoul. She's probably one of my favorite characters. I don't know why. She's pretty and dynamic, and I like her, and she's like really not even a big deal. And then there's another drawing of the character whose name will be changing. Probably. I don't know. She goes by Hotaru, so if you see her again, which you probably will in the sketchbook, her name's Hotaru, so if I say that, then you know who I'm talking about. This is kind of like a character that I had a long time ago, but like she's kind of like, I was trying to like work on legs and I ended up like, I don't know, she ended up looking like Toka. She wasn't supposed to be Toka, but she really just kind of like looks like Toka, so Cool. I guess. Finn and a sloth, obviously, because his eyes are flying away from each other. And this was, I don't know, actually, who that was supposed to be. There's Finn. And you might recognize this because I made a printout of it. This was the original pencil sketch for my shattered piece. I really just kind of wanted to work on hands, so I feel like I accomplished that, if nothing else. This was a bad art day. We don't really need to talk about it. This was kind of like something that I was thinking about in my head, and I didn't know where I was going with it or anything like that, but I kind of liked this like really deep, dark theme connection between these two characters over like a mutual thing, and it's kind of like a bonding over depression, anxiety, and like really needing to rely on each other to kind of keep themselves grounded. So like I was just working with that dynamic. It's not really important or anything, and that's just they're random doodles. They're not very good. None of these are good, so not gonna talk about those either. This was some other concept idea that I was working with that I still plan on working with, but, you know, probably not for a little while yet. And this was, like, more drawings of her, and then this is, like, Rena. I drew, like, all these things in, like, just ink. So they're not very good, but I just went in straight with ink. Because I saw other people do it, and I was like, sure, I can do that, which was a lie at the time. I couldn't do it. People liked this drawing. I don't. I mean, I think it's okay, but I mean, considering I did it in pen, I think it's fantastic. But honestly, it doesn't evoke any sort of emotional response in me. I don't like any of those. That one's okay, but other than that, I don't really care. That one's bad. That one's bad. And that one's bad, but that one's okay. Her hair's a little bit floofier than what I would draw now. I've kind of toned down the floof a lot, but I still kind of like her face, so she gets a pass. I still really like that one. I think that one's nice. That one's not too bad either. Actually, I think most of this stuff is, with the exclusion of this one right here, I think most of that stuff's okay. Gets a pass. I think that was supposed to be Karen. That's not, but I think that was. I don't know. I was kind of messing with eye styles back then, actually. And yeah, my style reverted back to kind of like what it was at the time. As you can see, it was just kind of like morphing back into my style, but it ended up changing and ended up like more like that now. I don't know. But I don't like any of those. And look at this hand. What is this hand doing? Where is it coming from? Where is it going? Where did it come from, Cotton Eye Joe? I don't like any of that. I don't like any of them. That's bad. This is stuff for the story with Sora Nagisa. That's Nagisa's mom. This was when I got 900 followers on Instagram. I haven't really gotten much more than that, if I'm going to be honest. This was, oh my god, yeah. So I was 19. So this must have been, I must have started this after I graduated for sure. So yeah, there's just some random facts about me, I guess. And this was, oh, I don't even want to talk about this. This was about an ex. Just ignore that. Oh, a funny comic about, you know, cats. So I'm obsessed with cats and I like it when they trust me. There's some Taka, some really bad Taka and really bad Yuki. And then a cute Taka and Yuki, so it all evens out in the end. I hate this. I absolutely hate this. This I don't mind. I don't like her shoes. I didn't know what to do with her feet and I panicked. So I went with flats. So it's not really like super great. But overall, I think that it's not too terribly bad. Oh, and this is my Osumi. I absolutely adore her, and I really want to work with her more because she's so cute, and I love mermaids. I absolutely adore mermaids. There's more Umi. Oh, I doodled this because I got super pissed that people kept asking me to follow them on Instagram, and I was like, I'm gonna come through the screen and I'm gonna beat your ass. I'm done with this shit. So I just doodled that. And she's cute. I don't know who she is, but she's cute, so she exists. Oh, more Taka and Yuki. Really bad, not good, so we're just gonna skip that. Oh boy. That was Taka and Karen. Not into it. And this was, what's her face from Fooly Cooly? I forgot her name. My bad. Yeah, fake fan over here. Oh, and then this more Taka and Yuki. I like how dynamic the composition of this is. I think that I could do better if I were to redraw this, but I do kind of like how dynamic all of that is. And this was actually my my OC blank. Yep. And then I wanted to draw a robot because I was like, why not? Robot, I mean, this doesn't really have anything to do with blank. Oh, this is more Takayuki story stuff, and that's Manami, and that's Karen. And oh, look, there's Rin. Yeah, so cool. There's L'Oreal. I don't really have anything else to say about that. Oh, and then this is like a funny little doodle about like Taka, like Yuki's reaction to Taka cutting his hair, and Yuki was not really into it. Oh god, that. Oof. I'm embarrassed, but that was supposed to be like a really cool dynamic Pocahontas, and it just shit. So I apologize for that one. Oh, and then these are a couple other characters I'll talk about later or something. Titties. Sorry, that was Umi. My bad. It's not sexual, but I know that YouTube's doesn't like the titties. Sorry. Here's that drawing that I said that you'd probably be seeing again, and it's Luca from Just Be Friends. This is like the redraw of it. I think I redrew it again actually, so I don't know what sketchbook that's in, but cool. Harry Potter, obviously, because I am a total Harry Potter nerd, and then, you know, Meowth in Persian. Just because. Oh, and this was from Oh My Goddess, Dandy. She's really cute. Absolutely love her. So I should probably draw her. I should probably draw her again. This is my character Mira, and then Supersonico, and then I don't know what that is, but this is like a comic about fossils and my obsession with fossils. I absolutely obsessed with them. So yeah. This is my character Bella, and this was the original design of my character Sophie. Her design has since changed. Like, she's essentially kind of the same, but I changed her hair up and I made it wavy, and I changed her, like, she doesn't really have like the pigtail things anymore. And this is like the uniform concept stuff. Just kind of working out the details of that. This is Charlotte. Charlotte is gorgeous and from the same story. This is kind of, I don't know if I'm going to refer back to any of this stuff for the story, but I was concepting and that's what I do. Here's more Sophie and Bella. They're very cute best friends, so I like drawing them together. L'Oreal, I think that was supposed to be Alexander. I'm not sure. Not sure. And there's Locke and Sophie. Yeah, they're fun. I like them. Oh my gosh. Okay, so this is, oh gosh, what's her name? What did I name her? This one's Caitlin. And I don't remember what I named her. That's embarrassing. Anyways, they're my resident mean girls of that comic, and I kind of drew them in like a super ridiculous, like exaggerated way with like their makeup and lips and stuff, and everyone like hated it. They were not into it, and I think it's funny. I think it's really funny. I mean, honestly, who doesn't think that's funny? And then we have Locke and Alexander, and more Locke. This was some like super emotional depression stuff. So this is just kind of vent art, and then a little doodle of Taka and Yuki up there. Here is some comic concept stuff that I wanted to work on. I wanted to do something emotionally devastating. Like, I wanted to just completely destroy myself in these characters. And that's what I did with this page. I totally destroyed them. So, awesome. Oh, this is just more concept-y stuff that I'm not going to use at all in the story, but I was just doodling it. This was, I had taken the Pottermore, I had lost my account information from the original Pottermore, so I decided to take the new Pottermore test, and it was dead ass wrong. Like, the worst possible results they could have given me. At first, they gave me a Hufflepuff. I am not a Hufflepuff whatsoever. Like, I am actually a Ravenclaw. Like, on the original test, I was a Ravenclaw, and I fit in that house, and everything was like, that's what I was. So I ended up getting 2 different results. They gave me Hufflepuff at first, I retook the test, and then I got Gryffindor, which I'm not a Gryffindor, but I do have some Gryffindor qualities, so I can give that a pass. But then they're like, here's your Patronus, and they gave me a fucking horse, dude. I wasn't the horse girl. I don't even really like horses that much. Like, I think horses are cool, but, like, no. A horse would never be my Patronus. If my Patronus were to be anything, it'd be like a cat. So, the new Pottermore sucks, but I ended up drawing this anyways. This is concept stuff for a story that I'm kind of working on. And I don't really want to say anything about it. It's going to be like a one-shot, I think. And yeah, I don't want to say anything about it because it just give it all away. There's Nagisa and then Nagisa's mom, whose name escapes me at this present moment, so that's embarrassing. More Nagi-san, Sora, and it's a random cute girl, I guess. I guess Pocky Day rolled around again, or something. I don't know. So there's Locke and Sophie and Pocky Day, and this is kind of like her updated hair texture, but I don't think that's really like what her hair. I don't think I'll be using the pigtail at all. And then this just turned to shit, and I got done. I was over it. This was supposed to be Rena? I don't know. I'm not sure. And, Victor and Yuri, and then it's probably like, no, I don't know. It's like Caitlin and Alana or something. I don't know. I'm not sure. And that's like what she looks like without makeup, which is like totally different, right? And then here are the girls. There's Sophie, Bella, and Lena. Lena is like really cute, but I don't know how I'm going to fit her into the story. So I'm still working with that. At the very least, I wanted to apply her as like a background character or something. But I just don't know. I do not know how to... Because working with the dynamic of like 3 best friends is very difficult and inconceivable for me because like I don't have 3 best friends. So yeah. I mean, I have like tons of friends, but I don't have like best friends that are like together and all get along with each other. There's more Sophie and Bella and Lena. More Sophie, Bella, and Lena. And this, I don't really like this drawing. Like, I think the hands are okay-ish, but I don't like the drawing overall. And this was a character concept I was working out. I never did anything with her, but I tried. So I might revisit her and redo something. There's some more vent stuff with Yuki, and more vent stuff with Yuki, and then some concept stuff for like magical girl dynamic things. I don't know. I might revisit that. Some really bad art of Locke, so we're just not going to talk about that. These are the characters. I based them off of my goldfish. I had 2 Blackmore goldfish. They have since both died, but I really loved them, and I thought they were very cute and pretty, and I ended up designing a couple of characters based on them. And I will be keeping these characters, and I'll be using them for the associated story. But, yeah, I miss my goldfish, but I don't think I'd have goldfish again because they're just so high maintenance, and they produce so much waste that is very, very difficult to, like, manage all that stuff and, like, be motivated to take care of them all the time. Like, that sounds bad. Goldfish are high maintenance fish. Just, if you're thinking about getting goldfish, they're incredibly high maintenance. There's more stuff with them. That was my birthday that year. I just wasn't really feeling it. I just kind of... Birthdays, when you get to like 18, your birthday gets depressing. So, just, if you're not 18 yet, just know it's coming. It's coming. Yuki, obviously. This was like a draw on other people's style thing, so I picked a couple people and I drew my character in their styles. So, cool. Yuri thing. I'm done. I'm burnt. And there's some more Yurio. I really like the scene where he like finished his performance perfectly and he just broke down. Like, that spoke to me. And then here's Takayuki and Victor. Next page. More Victor. Yuri with long hair because, like, why not? Concept stuff. I will not be using this exact thing in the story, but yeah, it was concept stuff. And basically, ever since then, this was like my first drawing of Hanayo, and Hanayo's design never really changed. So, good for me. This was some anatomy reference model practice. It's not super perfect, but I mean, it's practice, so I got it in. This is Cesaro from Elizabeth's manga Sacred. I absolutely adore Sacred, so if you don't know what that is, you need to go and check out Sacred by Elizabeth R. Jimenez. It's so good. So good. Art is fantastic, and I absolutely adore Cesaro. Then there's more of these characters. And there's Taka. I don't know who that is. And that's Bella. There's Victor that I did like purely for me. And then this is like trying to work out like profile anatomy proportions. It didn't work out, but I put in the practice, so cool beans. And this was, I guess, like concept sketches for another character of mine. Don't ask me what her name is because I can't remember it right now. It's embarrassing. It's written down though, so it's just in another book. And I think that this was supposed to be Kai and Hanayo. I don't know. There's Yuki and the babes. And there's some more Yuki and Taka stuff. Little comic thing. And then I was watching Stranger Things, and I think I drew this like my second time through watching Stranger Things. I cannot remember for sure, 100%, but this was devastating, so I had to draw it. It's my MO. This was like concept. These are very old characters of mine, Jael and Talia, and I really kind of want to like revisit them because I want to revamp their story because it's supposed to be like kind of like a ecchi comedy, and I'll have to come back to that a bit. It's on the list. It's gonna happen. I just have to come back to it. I think that's more Karen, and that is me? I don't know. Not really 100% sure. Oh yeah, I guess that was me, because then this is me. And this was about the time that a guy that I was talking to at the time that came over and like hung out, stopped talking to me for no reason. Like, he didn't say anything, he just kind of like stopped talking to me. So that was fun. I felt like very anxious and terrible for a while after that. I kind of like that doodle. She's not anyone in particular, but I kind of like that one. That's not a good doodle, but that was supposed to be Yuki. And then I had like really like gotten back into gorillas, so Murdoch because he's my favorite. So, yeah. And this is Mocha and Nana. I still really like this drawing. I think it's cute and just kind of well illustrates the personal connection between these two characters. So cool. Here's more Mocha, Nana, and an abomination. This was like some ink practice, I guess. I'm not really good at designing magical girl outfits. I don't really have the sight for it. So, that was a struggle coming up with that. But, I kind of like the flow of it, and I like the legs. I think the legs came out nice. This, you know, take it or leave it. I don't really care about that, but I kind of like that one. I don't know who that was supposed to be, but it was like some glitching thing. I always like the glitch deleting a person aesthetic. So, I don't know what that says about me, but... And this was like a ask thing for Mocha. There's more Mocha stuff, and Octopus. I'm not going to talk about this character. I really don't. She's not mine, and I don't want to talk about her either. Some like really cute fish drawings and really cute mammal. I wanted to make these into stickers. It started with my goldfish because my goldfish were a delight, but I never ended up making these into stickers. I might consider it, but I feel like if I'm going to make them into stickers, I should probably just stick with keeping them like a bit more realistic because they look weird when they're like really cute, I guess. And there's some more Haneo and Kai, and then I just random doodle. And this is a character whose name might end up being Shoji. I don't know. He's a kid, and he's part of this other story, and I was just kind of working out some details and fun character relationships and, you know, stuff like that. So that's fun. This is a drawing of Haneo that I really like. I like the flow and energy of it. It feels very organic. I like this one too. It's really cute. Like, I don't particularly care for the style of it, but I like the composition and energy in it. And that one's really bad, but I like the idea of it. That's bad. You can tell. It's bad. And then these are just kind of like really crappy doodles of Chiaro, and then there's like a little doodle of Ichi. He's a precious bean. Here's a doodle that I did at a convention of Jael. I don't like this doodle. It didn't come out how I wanted, and I just had art block really bad, and I was trying to power through it, and it didn't work. Here we go. Here's the redraw of the drawing of Luca from Just Be Friends. See, I told you that I did it. It looks vastly different, and who knows, if I drew it again right now, it would probably even look different from this, so that's cool. I think that was supposed to be Bella, and this was some just concept-y doodle things that are irrelevant, probably won't be used ever. Here's Al. I don't really have anything to say about that, I'm just kind of working with poses and dynamics. And this was I had just gotten my glass dip pens, and I was working with, I wanted to doodle something fun, and I ended up doodling like this really bad thing right here, and then I was like, oh, wait a minute. So I like got out my pencil, and I actually concept sketched out a character that ended up being this character right here, and he doesn't have a name. I just call him Adventure Cat. And I absolutely love him. He's a delight, and I ended up drawing him again. And there's like, I guess a little, I guess information I wrote down about this. I don't know. I didn't really think that I put all that much into this character, but evidently I did. He's really fun and cute, and I absolutely love him. I absolutely love him, so maybe I will, maybe I'll draw him again, or do like a little story or something with him. But yeah, so that was fun. And that's the end. And that my brother did. I don't know why, he just did it. But there we go, there's the end of my sketchbook. Sorry that it's so long. I hope that you enjoyed it. I hope that you're able to see at least half of what was in here. And if you like my video, please feel free to subscribe to be updated every time I post a new video. Ring that bell to get a notification. You can leave a comment down below. I love hearing from you guys. And all the links to my social media and shop and whatnot, they're in the description box below. Actually, my shop is closed right now, but my social media is in the description box down below. And I would like to formally thank all of you guys for helping me make the Kickstarter a success. I really appreciate it. I'm working with people right now. I had some issues with my pin supplier, so I will be this will actually be the final order. So nothing is affected by the pin. I will just, like, future pins will be affected. But yeah, so everything went really well, and I will keep you guys updated on all that stuff, and I will see you guys in the next video. Okay? Bye!